Welcome back to the KIX 96.5 Morning Show. We love featuring artists you should know about, and today we're heading to Nebraska to chat with singer-songwriter Christine Bauer. Christine was on the show last year with her release Crumble, and she hasn't stopped. She was just in Nashville. She performed on a TV show. She recorded some new music, and she also released her latest single called Call Me. We're stoked to have Christine Bauer back on the show. First, Christine, thanks so much for calling in.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be back.
Well, man, lots of stuff happening in the last couple of weeks. You were just in Nashville. You released the single. You performed on TV. Were you there for the single? Was it a trip? What was going on?
It was kind of a whole bunch of things. It was to promote the single. I got to perform on WSMV news station in Nashville, and then I got to record my next single, which will be coming out here in a couple months.
Wow. Yeah, the WSMV TV appearance. How was it? You said you were a little nervous.
Yeah, yep. I was super nervous. I don't play a lot of shows. I don't think I had played a show since, it might have been a year ago before that performance. And so I was super nervous, and I didn't get to meet Tim, the guitar player, until the day before. But it felt great being up there and performing, and I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I watched the clip. You caught your groove about the chorus. You could tell you were a little nervous at the beginning.
Yeah.
But
yep.
I don't blame you. Was that your first live TV appearance?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
and then Tim, I looked up Tim. He's like a producer engineer. There's nothing about him playing guitar on his Instagram, but yet he just crushed it playing guitar.
Yeah. Yeah, he did amazing, and he also helped with the nerves, and he was very encouraging, and he did a great job.
Yeah, I mean, wow, I was shocked. I was like, man, that guy, what a musician. But you're in Nashville. It dumps snow on you. I mean, yep. Were you like, great, I come to Nashville to get away from this crap, and then I get dumped on? But you made well with it. You still were able to go to the studio and record a song.
Yeah, yep. It was so funny because I thought I missed it, and I got lucky because Nebraska had a snowstorm a few days before, and so I thought, oh, this is awesome. And then I heard they were talking about snow, and they were super nervous about it because they don't get a lot of snow out in Nashville. And I think somebody told me that was the most snow they've ever gotten in one day, at least close to being a record.
That's because that damn person from Nebraska was there. She
brought
it with him. Wow. Well,
yep.
I mean, we had you on last year. We talked about you and Sarah. You guys are friends. Sarah's in Nashville. Did you get to hook up with her?
Yeah, we actually got to do a co-write in person for once.
Oh,
so
wow.
That was really fun.
Well, that's cool. That's probably a little different because, Sarah Harrelson, another indie singer-songwriter. Sarah just released an album also last year. We had her on the show. You guys do one co-write every single month, and that's still going on.
Yep. Yeah, we had a little bit of a delay through the holidays, and she was really busy going out on a tour out in Europe this last fall, but we're finally kind of getting caught up here.
Yeah, just say, Sarah, what the heck? Why wasn't I invited on this European tour?
Right.
Come on.
She did a great job. Yeah, I'm super happy for her.
Yeah. Well, I read an interview with you. You had a really positive 2023, but you do something for your New Year's resolutions. You don't do a resolution. You pick a word that resonates with you. Tell us about it and this year's word, Christine.
Yeah. Yep. Goodness, I think I've been doing this since 2014 or 2015. And every year I just pick a word that I feel like is something that I connect with or need to personally maybe work on. And that's kind of my focus the whole year. A couple years ago, my word was confidence. Last year it was grace. And then this year it's all about momentum.
Yeah. Well, you've crushed all of them, so hopefully you can crush this year's word with momentum. You've been in this business for 10 years now. You also said you went through a lot last year, process of tearing down walls, digging into who we are. and your purpose going forward. How is it going?
I feel like it's going pretty good. We after the tearing down that kind of came with Crumble, I really feel like that was kind of a moment for me where I maybe changed some old habits and kind of stepped into that confidence and grace, and now I'm just getting so many opportunities. I just can't believe it. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, does it feel like you're coming into your own now?
I think so, yeah. And I think we kind of all go through that in various stages in life where we feel like we all change and go through those processes. But definitely as a singer-songwriter and musical artist, I feel like I'm starting to come into my own right now.
Well, and what is it? Is it the 10 years? Is it the experience? Is it different things? Getting older? What do you think?
I think it might be a combination, but, they do say there's something about that Nashville being a 10-year town. And I made a joke last year with Paul Ray that we kind of created our own little 10-year town, over this time period. So there might be something to that.
Yeah. Go and check her out, Christine Bauer. She's at ChristineBauerMusic.com. She's on Facebook, Instagram. Her latest single, Call Me, is out now. Well, speaking of Call Me, you're known as a songwriter. This wasn't written by you. How did we find this song?
Yeah. I feel like it was maybe meant for me, though, because it's one I can really relate to, and I just love singing. But I kind of have another one of those connection stories, and here a few years ago, a really good friend of mine, her name is Jordan Elliott, she reached out to me and asked if she could help me with music promotion and opportunities, and I was a little hesitant at the time, and after my year of confidence, I decided, let's do this, let's go all in. And she was able to line up that opportunity for me, and they kind of just keep coming. So I'm so grateful for her and everybody that I'm getting to work with lately.
Yeah. Where are the three ladies from? Are they from Nashville that wrote this song?
I think two of them might be Canadian, if I'm right, but don't quote me on that. But they are Nashville-based songwriters.
Yeah. Well, and you just made a post yesterday about this song, and you said, believe that anything is possible. You never know what is headed your way. So, I mean, was this like a shock when you got this song?
Yeah, yep. It still is kind of hitting me. I still can't take it all in.
Well, it's a great song. I mean, what did you think when you first saw it?
I really loved the energy of it. I got to listen to a demo that I believe one of the writers actually recorded vocals on. And it was funny, I was kind of debating between two songs at the time, and I sent both to my mom to hear, and she right away, she said, Christine, you got to do Call Me. And I'm so glad I did, because it gets your heart going, and I connect with it so well. I actually have had people come up to me and say they thought I wrote it, so that's been kind of an honor to hear as well, because they are some incredible songwriters and very talented.
Yeah, no, it's a perfect song for you. You're going to hear it here in a minute. We've been playing it since it came out. It's a great song called Call Me. Well, you mentioned Paul Ray. He's been your producer for, 10 years, but now you hook up with this Grady Saxman. How'd you meet Grady?
He was another connection through Jordan, and I've had so much fun going out to the studio, and I thought it was really nice of him to bring me in with all that snow on the ground and still get vocals recorded for my next single. We kind of had a group text going that was called Snowmageddon, because that's how often they get that much snow out there.
Yeah, it's crazy. But and Grady, he's a young guy.
Yeah, yep.
I mean,
he's done amazing work.
Yeah, he's done. I mean, it's crazy who he's worked with and what he's done in a short amount of time. And the cool thing about Call Me is you're the first person to record this song.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so it's Christine's. No one else can take it.
Yeah, yep, it's mine now.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, what's going on with work? Because we have limited time this morning because Christine is a nurse. You changed jobs, though, didn't you, in like the last year? What are you doing now?
Yeah, I guess I can't decide what specialty I want to work in. Yeah, I was an ER nurse for quite a while, and last year when we caught up on the interview, I was working as a postpartum care nurse, and now I'm doing postpartum, but also transitioning into labor and delivery, which has been a lot of fun, but also a lot to learn. So there's been quite a few classes that have come along with that.
Yeah, because today, what are you doing? You're going to take a class here?
Yeah, yep, I've got an 8-hour class, and I have another one tomorrow to make sure to make sure I'm skilled enough to help bring these babies into the world.
Wow. Well, I mean, that's a different kind of stress from ER to labor.
Yes, it is. It is very different, and I thought I would lose some of that acute stress getting out of ER, but when you're in labor and delivery, in those moments, you can kind of hold your breath there for a second, and once you hear that baby cry and mom's doing okay, then you can finally have a sigh of relief.
Yeah. Wow. Well, and then the roller coaster, and then the big rush of awesomeness once the baby comes out.
Yeah, that's my favorite part is afterwards when they finally get to connect and bond, and it's just such a fun time, and I'm so grateful to be part of it.
Now, your career is going straight up, Christine. Are people saying you need to move to Nashville? How long are we staying in Nebraska? What's going on?
Yeah, I've heard that a couple times, and I know I've always been kind of nervous to move out there because I think I would be homesick. But it's funny, after coming back from Nashville this last time, I've been feeling a little maybe homesick for Nashville too. So, but I guess whatever happens will happen, and if I'm supposed to go out there, I think I'll get the right sign for it at the right time.
Yeah. What are we drinking nowadays? I know you're a coffee lover. What are we drinking?
Okay, well, I've got a chestnut praline latte in my cup holder right now, so.
Chestnut praline latte.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. Still holding on to those Christmas Starbucks flavors.
Sounds pretty good, though. So you mentioned Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I recently stumbled on a lavender fog, if I'm right, which is a tea, which is totally different for me. So you'll have to try that sometime.
Ooh, she's going to the dark side. She's going to tea.
Yeah.
On us. Well, you mentioned the new single. What are we doing for 2024? What's our goals this year? How do we keep the momentum going?
Yeah. We're going to be releasing a single every 3 months or so. And the goal is hopefully to also have an album coming out here in the next year. And I would love to have the opportunity to open up for a larger country music performer. So if you know anybody, if you can pull any strings for me, that would be awesome.
Get that lined out. I mean, do we want to get a band, or what are we thinking?
I do, but I don't know how to do it, being in Nebraska and then going out to Nashville. I'm not quite sure what to do.
Yeah, try and get them that are out there or in Nebraska, or what? Huh? Can you feel the doors opening more in the last year?
Yes. Yep.
And what do you think it's been?
I think it was just taking that step. I think trusting in Jordan and trusting in Crumble. That was a really personal song for me, and I really gave it my all with that one. Not that I hadn't with the others, but that one was just different. And then now getting to record in Nashville and getting these really well-written songs given to me, I think that's helped also.
Yeah, for sure. The next one, did you write it?
I didn't.
Oh,
no.
Wow. So we're staying with different writers.
Yeah. Yep. Emma Lee, she's a writer on Call Me.
Yeah.
And so is Karen Kosowski. And they are both writers on the next song I'm going to release, along with, oh man, I'm blanking. Her first name is Nikita. She's a great singer. I love her stuff. But, yeah, so kind of the same songwriters, which I think will kind of help fit with Call Me as well.
Yeah, awesome. More things coming from Christine Bauer. Go and check her out. ChristineBauerMusic.com. She's on Facebook, Instagram. Her latest single, Call Me, is out now, and you're going to hear it right now. Well, keep the momentum going, Christine, and get to class.
Sounds good.
8 hours of class. Oh, man. I feel for you. Oh.
I got my coffee.
Yeah, there you go. She's got her coffee. Well, here we go. It's Call Me. It's Christine Bauer. It's KIX 96.5.